I would have preferred a more hygienic way, but yeah, it's just not gonna work. Hey guys, welcome to another video here in my channel, but it's up. So today I will be doing a whole live first impressions makeup review. So I actually have 5 makeup products here from Hold Live. I ordered them all from Yuki. So if you don't know her, I'm going to link her down below, but I'm sure you guys know her. Dun talaga halos lahat kumukuha ng Thailand makeup products because her prices are really affordable. So yun, so lahat na yata ng new Thailand makeup products na naka-upload na sa Shopee. So when I found out about it, I ordered. But yeah, I have 5 products. I have the Hold Live Sweetheart Color Eyeshadow Palette. I have the Fruit Juice Blusher, and this is in the shade of 406. I also have the Mist Matte Lip Set. And then of course I have the Cushion, which is in the shade of 302. And I also have the Orchid Love Matte Lips. So we're gonna go through this one by one. Pero dun sa lippies, of course, isa lang yung i-wear test ko. But I'm going to swatch them all for you. By the way, I also have a giveaway for you guys. Just stay tuned at the end of this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, I'm going to start with the first product. This is the Hold Live Marble Moist Cushion BB Cream. So ang cute ng packaging niya, you guys. It's very aesthetically pleasing. And you guys know I love marble. I love anything marble. As in talaga na natutuwa ako pag marble yung parang packaging niya or something like that. So nung nakita ko na marbleized yung packaging nito, makeup na to, I had to get it. And it's not really that expensive. It's actually very affordable. It also comes with a refill already. I believe this is a refill. But you can definitely use it on your own. There's no rule in makeup naman. So this is in the shade of 02. Again, this contains 20 grams of product while this contains 10 grams of product. And pareho yung shade nila, like I said. So pag naubos na yung product dito, you can definitely squeeze a few or squeeze like 10 grams or whatever. I don't know how you can measure that. But you can definitely squeeze an ample amount so that you can still use this and take it with you wherever you go. However, for me, mas gusto ko na, that's Piper, for me, mas gusto ko na cushion yung talagang refill niya, na napapalitan mo yung mismong nasa loob. Because at least that's a little bit more hygienic kasi napapalitan mo yung cushion because diba, we dip the sponge every time. We dip the sponge every time we use it. So this product does not come with a new sponge, does not come with a sort of like a cushion refill. It just comes with the product itself. Well, while that is good and I appreciate it, and parang dalawa na rin yung refill na kasama niya, I would have preferred a more hygienic way. But let's just, you know, judge the product based on its performance first rather than how it is like this, how it's packaged or anything. But gusto ko pa rin yung packaging niya regardless of the things that I said. Anywho, so isa lang yung shade na available kay Yuki, 402 lang, because I don't know, hindi ko rin alam, pero sabi niya, according sa Shopee niya, 302 pala. 302 is the closest shade for us with Filipino skin tone. Kumbaga sa ating mga Pinay, ito na yung pinaka closest na shade. So I actually trust her opinion because she is a former beauty vlogger. Kasabayan namin siya ni Regensil. But anywho, ayan, let's just get started. Ang laki ng headband ko, no? Okay, I'm gonna put on a primer, but I'm not really going to put a sort of like a primer that will extend its longevity. Rather, I'm just going to hide my purse, blur my pores. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna correct some rednesses that I have going on. Basically, I'm just going to put on a makeup base. This is the Etude House Face Blur. It comes with SPF 33 PA+++. So it doesn't really have like prolonging, you know, it doesn't really prolong the longevity. It doesn't really extend the longevity of my of what we're going to use. So Alright, so now I'm going to be using the cushion itself. This is in the shade of 302. By the way, I forgot to mention, yung packaging niya, ganyan lang siya, oh. Hindi siya yung tipong katulad ng ibang mga cushion na you have to press something in here in order for it to open. It doesn't really lock. It's just basically like that. Ayan lang siya. I don't know if it's magnetized or anything, but still, it closes, but it's not securely locked or anything. So I'm just gonna be using the sponge that it came with. Okay, nakalimutan ko. Mag-start muna tayo sa lahat. Dito sa right side ng aking face. Hindi ko pa naman nagagawa ito eh. In all fairness, nag-match naman siya. Match sa aking skin tone. I don't know if you can see that, but match naman siya. In terms of coverage, hindi siya full coverage. I would say light to medium. Yeah, because it didn't really cover all of the rednesses that I have. So, it's buildable naman. I would think it's buildable. And it's also very lightweight. It's also very dewy. So, I'm just gonna even it out and I'm gonna put on a first layer here. May amoy yung sponge. Kasi, may slight fragrance siya na parang amoy bulaklak pero sobrang faint lang. Pero yung sponge may amoy. Ayan, so that's first layer of the cushion. Ayan, okay naman siya. Yan lang, ayan, meron pang redness na nagpitik through dito. So, we're just gonna add a few, another layer. Hindi niya rin masyadong na-hide yung broken capillaries ko dito. So, we're gonna add. It's actually, it's very dewy. Not very, very dewy, but it's just, ayan. It has a healthy amount of dewiness in it. It's not very, very dewy compared to other BB creams that I have tried. Compared to the other Korean BB creams that I have tried. Tama lang yung pagka-dewy nito. But if you have oily skin and you really hate dewy cushions, then you might not like this. Pero tama lang siya. But it's very lightweight, you guys. It's pwede siya sa panahon natin ngayon kasi parang may pagka-hydrating siya. So, ayan. Hindi siya mabigat sa balat. Okay, so ayan yung itsura niya right after applying it all over my face. And now I'm just gonna put on concealer and also some brows, and then we're gonna move on to the Hold Life Fruit Juice Blusher in the shade 406. Okay, so I'm done applying concealer and my brows, and now I'll move on to the Hold Life Fruit Juice Blusher, and I got the shade 406. Dalawa na lang kasi yung shade niya. It's either a coral or sort of like orangey shade. And the pink one. So, ang kinuha ko is yung medyo may pagka-coral. Since yun yung mga natitripan kong mga blushes ngayon. Now that I look at it, may pagka-foundation level siya. Parang siyang, it's actually a bit too light. I fear that it might be too light for my skin. I actually thought that this would be like, sort of like Andre from ColourPop. Pero, ayan no, you can barely see it from my wrist. I mean, yeah, it's just not gonna work. But I'm still gonna try. Maybe iba yung itsura niya sa aking mukha. So, usually with these types of cream blushes, I put it on the back of my hand first, and then I'm gonna grab my beauty sponge. I'm gonna apply it. Then, ayan, dab and apply lang ako. Pero feeling ko hindi siya gagana kasi nga, can you see that? Kasi I can't. Konti lang. As in, parang naging yellow tone lang yung base ko. So, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to apply this directly onto my face. Hoping that it will not really disturb the base underneath. Ayan. So we're just gonna go blend this one and hope that it will show. It doesn't show. It's not showing up. Yeah, so pang mapuputi lang talaga to. As in, mapuputi. As in, yung pinakaunang shade ng Vice. Ganon. Ganon yung Tisay levels. Ganon. Hindi siya nakikita sa akin. Hindi talaga. Parang, I don't know, maybe nakikita siya, pero ayan, merong konti, pero okay, I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna put on a blush instead. I'm gonna put on a powder blush instead, but for now, we're just gonna set the entire face, and we're gonna move on to the eye product. Okay, so I'm done setting my face, and now we move on to the eyeshadow. This is the Hold Life Sweetheart Color Eyeshadow Palette. And it's so pretty. Nakalagay ito, Hold Life Do I Smell Color School Eyeshadow Palette. Ayan na nakalagay, Do I Smell. But yeah, this is in the shade of Sweetheart. I believe they have 2 palettes. So this is how it looks like. Ayan. Ayan siya. I've already played with it. Na-swatch ko na siya nung nakuha ko kasi excited na excited ako. Yung pigmentation niya para lang siyang Korean eyeshadow palette levels. Parang gano'n. Because I have encountered Etude and W School. Tama ba? Mas meron, siguro nakadalawang eyeshadow palette ako from Korea. And ganito yung exact pigmentation niya. It's nicely pigmented. It has a decent color payoff. But their pigmentation is not as intense as, let's say, ColourPop, Urban Decay, or even yung EB Pro palette, yung 15 shades. Hindi ganun yung pigmentation niya. It does have a nice color payoff, but it's just not too intense. And their shimmers are very, actually, soft and creamy. Pero, ayan no, parang, ganyan lang siya. Parang mas maganda siya kung finger ang gagamitin mo sa kanya. And this shimmery shade, it's very subtle. So, ayan. So, just like in my face, I'm gonna prime my lids as well. I'm going to be using the AOA Perfect Eyeshadow Primer. This is my current favorite eyeshadow primer so far kasi hindi siya nag-decrease and naglalast yung eyeshadow sa kanya. So, we're gonna give it a fair shot as well. Why did I use a sponge? I'm gonna grab this shade right here. Ayan. Nakita niyo ba yun? Ayun, maano siya. It is actually powdery. Kumakapit naman yung kulay sa lids. So, that's good. Minsan kasi yung iba pangit mag-swatch pero hindi. Pero pangit yung pigmentation niya sa lids. And this one, kumakapit siya sa lids and maganda siya mag-blend. So, that's good. Powdery lang talaga. Now, I'm gonna get that shade, this matte shade as well. And powdery din siya. See that? Ayan. Kuha pa tayong konti. Dalawa na nandila din sa brush. This is not a tutorial, you guys. I'm not good in creating eye looks. I'm not the very best in blending. Especially in my right eye kasi nga hindi ko rin siya gano'ng nakikita ko baga. Peripheral vision ko sa right eye, it's not the best. Now I'm gonna grab this shade, this one right here, and it's also powdery. Now we're just gonna pick up this shade. And I'm using my fingers right now. I think that's it. I'm just gonna fix this up and I'm just gonna fix this. I'm gonna put some eyeliner, and also I'm gonna do the other eye, and then I'm gonna get back to you. Hey guys, I'm done with my eyes. I also applied some contour, blush, and a highlight. So far, okay naman siya para sa akin. Affordable siya. Maganda yung pigmentation niya. It's not too intense. It's not intensely pigmented like I thought it would be. But it does have a decent pigmentation. It's like, you know, the ones that you buy from Korea. The Korean eyeshadow palettes, like the ones from Etude House, from W3 something. Yung gin-review ko dati. Parang ganito yung pigmentation niya. So, don't expect too much out of this palette. But for the price, it is really good. It's affordable. And the packaging is really nice as well. And you get a lot of colors already. The only shades that I'm not too fond of are these 3 shades. Ano ba yan? Ayan. Ayan, yung 3 shades na yan. Which they barely show up. I don't know kung ganun lang sila dahil fingers ang ginamit ko, but so far it didn't perform well when I used my fingers. This one, however, the champagne shade, that's what I used for my brow bone area as well as for my inner tear ducts. It didn't really brighten my inner tear ducts, as you can see. Parang mas intense pa yung highlight ko. But still, I don't know. Maybe ganun talaga siya dapat. Maybe it's made that way. Speaking of, itong dalawang shade na to, itong pink and sort of like this burgundy shade, they are cream eyeshadows. So, you're supposed to use your fingers. That's how I would recommend that you use it. You use your fingers in order to apply these 2 shades, because when you use a brush, hindi niya makukuha yung supposed pigmentation niya. Hindi niya makukuha yung glitters, hindi niya makukuha yung kulay. So, para gamitin niyo na lang yung fingers niyo. Kasi, siya ayan, creamy talaga siya. Tsaka, nagmamarka talaga siya. So, that's what I used for my lids. And so far, maganda naman siya. So, we're gonna see if it will last the entire day. Now, we move on to lip products. I have 2 lip sets here. The first one is Hold Live Wonderful Color Lip Mist Matte Lip. And the other one is the Orchid Live Matte Lip Set. So far, kilala ko ang Hold Live sa mga lip sets nila. And dun talaga ako na-intriga. Dun ko sila unang nakilala sa mga, sa mga lip sets nila. So, ito yung una kong binili kay Shimiyuki dahil agad-aganda niyang itsura niya. Diba? Ayan o. Ayan siya. But I already tried this. I haven't worn it yet, but I have already, no, not really tried, swatched it. Yeah, tried din pala. So, I already know what my thoughts are about these, but I haven't really tested the longevity of this yet. If you would like me to do a review about these, then I will do so. Okay, so now we have another lip set right here. This is the Hold Live Orchid Love Matte Lip. This has 5 shades in it. I wasn't supposed to get this anymore because meron nga ako nung Mist Matte lip set na yun, yung kaninang pinakita ko sa inyo. But I saw from Dean's sort of like snippet when she posted it in Shopee na parang nga tong 3CE. And namamahalan talaga ako dun, promise. So, I thought of giving it a chance. And when I tried it, parang nga talaga siyang, it's like a lip tint. So, the applicator of this one is like... So guys, pagpasensyahan nyo na talaga, hindi ko na-expect na may gagawa dyan na wala naman talagang gumagawa dito sa area namin eh. Pero, I'm really, really sorry talaga. I don't know who they are. Otherwise, I'm really sorry. Okay, so I'm going to be using the shade 500. Ayan. Medyo dry ang lips ko, but this doesn't really accentuate the dry parts of my lips. You can definitely put this in the middle part of your lips and blend it outwards. But for me, in-apply ko siya sa buong lips ko. So, ayan. So again, this is in the shade 500. I don't know if they have like a shade name, pero numbers lang ang nakikita ko, and so far ganun din dun sa kanina, numbers lang ang meron sila. So yeah, there you go. It's very lightweight, and it just feels like parang yung peri-pera airy, not airy, parang yung peri-pera na ink velvet, ganun yung feeling niya sa lips. So, I'm not sure if 3CE feels the same way, because I haven't tried those. Like I said, I feel that they're actually expensive. But, ayan, ganun yung feeling niya, na parang siyang peri-pera ink velvet. Parang siyang peri-pera. My final look. I hope that you enjoyed this look so far because I really like the eye look. I really like the fact that it has a cream shadow in it. So yeah, without further ado, here are my thoughts about each of these products. So first, let's start with this cushion. I like the packaging so much. I like that it's aesthetically pleasing. I like marbleized packaging. Well, not really marbleized because it's not marbleized, but I like, you know, the marble aesthetic. I do love it. That's also why I got it, because Whole Dive is known for their packaging, and this is really, really pretty. Isa sa mga ayoko, however, sa packaging nito is that it doesn't come with a lock. So, you just really do that and it opens. So, what if you have this in your bag? Pwede siyang bumuka, diba? So, yun yung, I mean, it's not really as secure as compared to the other, or as compared to the ordinary cushions that we have out there. Yung ibang mga cushion, or karamihan ng mga cushion na na-encounter ko, you have to press the button that is located in here in order for you to open it. This one, it doesn't. Like, clamshell lang. Well, clamshell packaging naman siya. Pero ayan, no, ganyan lang siya. And I don't think it's magnetized or anything. But if it is, hindi pa rin sapat yung pagiging magnetized niya to secure the compact. Moving on, the refill, I like that it contains twice the content, or twice the content. I like that it contains twice the content of the cushion itself. This one contains 20 grams while this one contains 10 grams of product. I like na doble yung makukuha mo sa refill. So therefore, you have twice the refills. You have 2 refills for this product alone. However, ang ayoko is because most cushions, when they offer refill, they also replace the cushion, and they refill the cushion, and they also replace the sponge itself. Ito, ang mangyayari, ikaw mano-mano maglalagay ng BB cream sa loob. Hindi mapapalitan yung cushion, which is not really as hygienic, kumbaga. Kasi, you know, you're gonna pat this on your face and you're gonna pat this on the cushion itself. It's not the most hygienic, right? But, well, I'm not really the one to talk about hygiene, because for me, I have a lot of cushions and I love cushion products. But the thing is that para sa akin, mas gusto ko pa rin yung refill na napapalitan lahat. Yun lang naman yun. But still, if you can use this on its own naman. I'm not sure, I haven't really tried using this on its own, but I like that it contains twice the amount of product that you can get from this. Now, moving on to the other product that we have here. This is the, we have the Whole Life Fruit Juice Blusher. Gusto ko na mabilis siyang i-blend. Gusto ko rin yung ano niya, yung sort of like formula niya, na hindi siya ganun kalapot. Tama lang yung consistency niya. However, the shade just doesn't really work for me. They only have 2 shades. One is pink and one is coral, sort of like corally brown. And this is the one that I got, the one that is a bit of corally brown. But it's too light for me, that's why I cannot really test it out for you guys. So I'm really, really sorry about that. It is, however, underneath my blush. Pero yun, so I wish that I got the pink one instead. Masyado kong in-overestimate ang skin ko. But anywho, yeah, this is 406. Sorry guys, I will not be able to test this because sobrang puti niya. I mean, sobrang light niya. Foundation level siya sa akin. Medyo dumidilim na. Iba na yung lighting. Ayan o. Nakikita nyo pa ba? Tapos ko i-blend. Diba hindi na? Kumukulay na siya sa kamay ko. Anywho, moving forward sa eyeshadow palette. This one, I've already said a lot about this product. I like it. It has this sort of like this Korean vibe into it. It has this Korean pigmentation. Yung pigmentation niya maiuugnay ko. Lalim ko magsalita ngayon. It's something that I can sort of like yung pigmentation niya, it's very similar to Korean eyeshadow palettes that I have encountered. Yan. Ayun. Kumbaga parang it has a decent pigmentation, but it's not intense as ColourPop, say even the EB Pro palette. It's not as the pigmentation of this is not as intense as that one. Kumbaga, but it is decently pigmented. It blends so nicely onto my lids. I haven't tried all of the shades sa lids ko. I've just swatched them. When you do finger swatching, it's really different kasi. But so far, I highly recommend it because it's affordable and it's worth it. You get how many shades? Ilang shades ba ito? 10 shades. 2 of which are cream shadows. By the way, like I said earlier, cream tong dalawang to. And use your fingers. Use your beauty finger when you blend those. Okay, moving forward sa ating lip products. Moving forward sa Orchid Love Matte Lip Set. Like I said, the one that I'm wearing is the shade 500. Ayan siya. It is in the color family of burnt orange, red, coral, ganon. Ganon yung color family niya. It's not an MLBB shade, but it is a very trendy shade right now. And it's very lightweight. So, though if they sell this individually, if they do, I'm going to link it down below. All of the information that you need about this particular review, I'm going to link it down below. Now, if you've reached this far, then you guys know that I have a surprise giveaway for you guys. All you have to do is use cat in a sentence. And for that, I will be giving you the cushion that I reviewed earlier. Same shade 302. Kasi yun lang talaga meron. And nadoble kasi ako ng order. Kaya I thought I will just be giving it to one of you guys. And I will also be giving out the Hold Life Wonderful Color Lip Set. So, the same shade or the same set that I mentioned earlier. Hindi ito ibibigay ko, i-order ko kayo ng panibago. Para, diba, complete na face and lips. Walang eyes, ha? Ito lang muna ng dalawa. But anywho, still, that is still a good deal for you guys. All you have to do is use cat in a sentence. Now, and also follow all of the instructions down below. Pero yung use cat in a sentence, wala yun sa instructions down below. That's just to prove that you have watched the entire video. So, I hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. Ang tagal kong pinil to. Like, really, ang tagal kasi nahirapan ako ang ingay sa labas. Ang dami lakad na lakad sa labas. May ginagawa yung kalsada sa labas. Nahirapan ako, you guys, as in. Tapos, papalit-palit ako ng battery dahil nagluloko na yata yung battery ng camera ko. But anywho, I'm not here to rant. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that I was able to give you an ample amount of information whether you should buy all of these products or not. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Follow me on all of my social media platforms. And subscribe and click that notification button bell down below. And I will see you guys on a later video. Bye-bye!